Today I'm going to walk you through a different kind of tool, one that actually saves you hours in the content grind. Instead of fiddling with complex video generators, I'm going to show you how this tool can take a long video and automatically turn it into shareable short clips, schedule them, and keep everything organized. Think of this as a behind-the-scenes look at a workflow that makes posting consistent, high-quality snippets way less painful. I'll show the interface, run a few experiments, try some quirky ideas, and point out where other tools fall short, all while keeping things real and conversational. Alright, first up, logging in and getting to the dashboard. Once you sign in, you land on a simple home screen that shows recent projects and a big button to upload or connect your long-form content. You can drag in a Zoom recording, a YouTube video, a raw clip from your camera, whatever you've got. I like that it doesn't force you into some arcane format. The system handles the heavy lifting for you. Click upload, let it process for a minute, and the AI starts scanning the video for highlights. So what actually happens when the system is scanning your footage? Instead of you guessing where the viral bits are, the tool analyzes engagement signals, visual changes, speaker energy, on-screen text, and pacing to flag moments that are likely to perform well as short-form clips. I tried this on a rambling tutorial where I honestly didn't expect much, and the AI surfaced 12 potential clips. Things I would have missed if I were skimming manually. It's like having an assistant that knows what works on TikTok and Reels. Let me be candid, it's not magic every single time. The AI isn't perfect. Sometimes it grabs a good moment but trims it awkwardly, or it picks a clip that needs a subtitle tweak. But here's the kicker. It gives you those clips ready to edit, not locked in finished products. You can fine-tune this cut, add or edit subtitles, swap thumbnails, and even tweak the aspect ratio for different platforms in just a couple clicks. That balance between automation and control is huge. Some other platforms force you into a rigid pipeline where if the auto cut is off, you're stuck redoing a lot. With this system, you edit the small things and keep the time savings. Now, one of the features I got really into is the auto-editing viral clips function. Rather than me manually searching for the hook or scrolling through timestamps, the AI tags strong openers, punchlines, or moments where the energy spikes, in places that make people stop mid-scroll. For creators who produce long-form interviews or tutorials, this is gold. Instead of spending an afternoon hunting for clips, I can generate a batch, review them, and finalize in under 20 minutes. Next, a quick note on subtitles and dialogue. If you want clean, readable captions, the tool gives you editable subtitles automatically. Some other tools try to do voiceover or synced lip-sync generation that sounds robotic or mistimes the words. This system's approach focuses on accurate speech-to-text, clean timing, and easy editing so the final clip looks native to the platform. That subtle human touch makes a big difference. People stop to watch when captions feel right. Let's talk scheduling, because this is where the time-saving math gets real. The auto-schedule feature is one of those "why didn't anyone do this sooner" moments. You set the posting frequency, say 3 clips per week, and the tool queues the clips over your chosen time frame, spacing them intelligently so you're not dumping all your best content at once. It even avoids overcrowding similar topics back to back. I tested this against a manual scheduler, and it's like comparing a smart assistant to doing it all in a spreadsheet. For small teams or solo creators who need consistency, this feature alone pays back in time. And because life is messy, the content calendar is the place where you can see everything laid out. Drag and drop to reorder, swap clips between platforms, add notes for captions, or block off days for special posts. The idea is to keep the editorial flow intuitive. You don't need a project manager to keep a 3-week plan straight. Compared to some other tools that have a calendar but require manual uploads per post, this system's calendar is designed from day one to be an all-in-one hub: schedule, manage, edit, and publish. I should say something about how this compares to the newer generative video models and editor suites. Tools like others are cool. They generate full-on video scenes and can synthesize audio in wild ways. But they're often overkill if your goal is consistent social clips from existing content. Those systems might need long prompts, lots of fine-tuning, and sometimes produce outputs that miss the mark. Weird transitions, odd captions, or misaligned audio. This system keeps the focus narrow and practical. You give it long-form content, it finds the best parts, and it helps you publish them efficiently. That simplicity is an edge for most creators who care about volume and consistency, more than creating brand new generative scenes. I did a couple of hands-on experiments to see how the tool behaves with messy inputs. One test was a long live stream where I was moving between topics and had a few awkward pauses. The system still pulled out several strong micro-stories, a funny rant, a quick demo moment, and a surprising clip that ended up getting the most traction. Another test was a high-energy interview. The AI automatically suggested shorter reaction clips, highlight quotes, and a few good long-form cuts for shorts. Not everything it suggested was perfect, but almost everything was usable after a quick polish. One area where this tool stands out is how it handles platform-specific tweaks. Want the same clip for TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts? The system can produce platform-optimized versions, each with proper aspect ratio, crop focus, and subtitle placement so you don't end up with annoying head cuts or hidden captions. Other editors demand manual recrops and constant adjustments, which is a real-time sync. A fair comparison note: some competitors have more advanced generative features, like full scene generation, AI voice acting, or cinematic effects, which are great if your goal is to create synthetic content from scratch. But that often comes with higher costs, longer render times, and a steeper learning curve. This system intentionally targets the creators who already have the content and want scale. It's faster, more predictable, and usually cheaper to operate at volume. Okay, now a few UX notes. The interface is clean, a clip editor with timeline trimming, subtitle tweaks, and thumbnail chooser all in one pane. There's also a simple feedback button, export options, and integrations so you can push completed clips directly to your social accounts or to a team folder. There's no giant watermark on exports for normal plans, and if you need team collaboration, the multi-user roles and shared libraries are easy to set up. One small pain point: sometimes the AI will name clips with generic titles, so I always rename important ones before scheduling. Also, while the auto schedule is smart, you still want to glance at your calendar to make sure you're not inadvertently posting similar content back to back. These are minor steps that keep the output polished. Before I wrap, I want to highlight a workflow that's been a game changer for me. Batch process a long video, review and tweak the top 10 suggested clips, set the posting cadence in auto-schedule, and then use the content calendar to sprinkle those clips with complementary posts. That combo keeps your channels active, diversifies content types, and reduces burnout because the heavy lifting is done in one sitting. So yeah, that's the gist. This tool doesn't promise to replace creativity. It accelerates the parts of content creation that are tedious and time-consuming. If you're someone juggling a podcast, interviews, vlogs, or live streams, and you want to turn that long-form work into consistent short-form presence, this is a tool worth exploring. It's straightforward, practical, and built to save time without making you sacrifice control. If you want, I can make a deeper walkthrough showing how I edit subtitles, pick thumbnail frames, and set up custom posting rules for different platforms. I'm planning to do a separate video about advanced scheduling strategies and team workflows. Drop a comment if that sounds useful, and if you have questions about other tools you've tried. Tell me which ones, and I'll compare them in the next video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. But only after this system schedules this clip, because automation, right? Thanks for watching.